Hi, and welcome to Awakened Reflections, the podcast where we delve into the depths of self-discovery and personal growth. And I am your host, Roslyn Oluwasheki. Each week, we will explore transformative ideas, inspiring stories, and practical wisdom to help awaken your heart to the power that is within you so you can unlock your possibilities. So join me on this journey of reflection and renewal as we uncover insights that empower and uplift. Now let's begin our journey together. Hello family, welcome to episode 5 of Awakened Reflections. In today's discussion, we will focus on the subject of alignment. I mean alignment to your purpose. It is not enough to know your who or to understand your why and to recognize your what. It is mostly important that you walk in alignment with what God has assigned and ordained for your life. The reason alignment becomes important is because many things will be presented to you as alternatives. The thing with this is that the alternatives will look almost like the real deal. So if care is not taken, most of us will run with alternatives, with lookalikes, with the notion that they are running the right race. Imagine running a race with all your heart, with the belief that you are on the right lane and in the right track, but only to get to the finish line to be told that you are disqualified because you ran on another man's lane. Or imagine running a 400 meters race, whereas you were slated to run a 1,800 meters race. Even if you ran your best, there will be no medal for you. Apostle Paul taught us a powerful principle about the need for us all to run the race before us with certainty, as well as the importance of running our particular race here on earth so we don't get disqualified and so we can take our crown. Let's look at the scriptures that confirms this. 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 24 to 27. I read, "Do you not know that those who run in a race all run, but one receives the prize? Run in such a way that you may obtain it. And everyone who competes for the prize is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a perishable crown, but we for an imperishable crown." It's talking about those of us who run with the purpose of God for our lives. Verse 26. "Therefore, Paul says, I run thus, not with uncertainty. Thus I fight, not as one who beats the air, but I discipline my body and bring it into subjection, lest when I have preached to others, I myself should become disqualified." Let's look at another scriptures talking about this. 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7 to 8. I'm going to read. Paul again says, "I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Finally, there is laid up for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will give to me on that day, and not to me only, but also to all who have loved his appearance." We must set ourselves into the pursuit of our life's purposes with certainty. And one of the ways that we do this is to intentionally align every aspect of our lives and bring them into congruence with what God has designed us to be and to do. Yes, let's talk a bit about this. There is who you need to be that gives validity to the actions of your purpose. I want you to understand that there is who you must be first before you can begin to do. One of the challenges that many people face is that they are in a hurry to do something that they neglect the most serious issue about their being. The first call of purpose upon your life is to become who God created you to be before doing the accompanying work of the purpose. It is the becoming that makes the doing relevant. Emphasis of a life lived successfully in purpose is on becoming. It must be to become what that purpose is first before the doing of the purpose. So the great work lies in the work of your becoming that purpose, because purpose is not what you do first, it is who you are first. It is your being that informs your doing. The foundation for the fulfillment of your purpose is found in your identity, in your core values, and in your character. And this principle of being before doing emphasizes the importance of focusing on aligning your actions to your core values and to your inner transformation before engaging in anything that is externally seen. This will shift the focus from performance and productivity to authenticity. What we are saying is that your values form the basis for your life's purpose. It is detrimental to you to keep yourself in the pursuit of anything that violates your values and beliefs. And this is why you and I cannot claim to have a purpose or be involved in any action of our purpose that violates our core Christian values. God cannot, God does not, and God will not contradict himself. So your alignment with purpose begins with alignment into your core, which is your being. Listen to this. The scripture again says, you are the light of the world. This means before you start to shine your light into the world, you must first be a light. Or you must first be the light. It says you are the salt of the earth. And before you start to do the work salt does, you must be salt first. It says you are a city, the city of God, that is set on a hill. But before you start to build any physical infrastructure concerning your purpose, you have to first build you as the core of that purpose. This must become the foundation for any action that you take. The building begins with you. The work of building you into your purpose and building your purpose into you is the real work. Else you will be driven with results that practically don't align with your true self. This is one of the reasons seemingly successful people eventually do not end well. This is why alignment demands that we become intentional in becoming who we are created to be before serving the world with our purpose. Your doing must flow out of your being. And you must understand that walking in alignment with purpose means living in harmony with God's plan, making intentional choices that reflect your calling, that affirms your life's mission as you serve your world. Alignment is not just about knowing your purpose. It's about consistently living in a way that fulfills it. If we seek alignment, our identity will shape our actions. Because if our actions stem from anything less than who we truly are and what God has created us to be, though our efforts may produce some results, it will lack authenticity and sustainability. But when we first prioritize being, purposeful actions will naturally flow out of our being. Secondly, people who constantly focus on doing always engage in random activities and they chase external accolades and validation without prioritizing their being and without aligning these actions and these activities to the core of who they are. This set of people will eventually experience burnout. When actions are not grounded in a strong sense of identity or inner peace, people will strive out of obligation rather than from purpose. I want to highlight few things that hinders most people from becoming their purpose and that makes them to just focus on doing. And first on the list is identity disorder. People who suffer identity disorder and dysfunction, usually because of certain significant life experiences, will not bother as much about their being. They will be moved more towards actions and accomplishments than seeking inner congruence and peace. Second on the list are those who have been wounded and who refuse to seek healing. This set of people will always lean towards doing because the tendency is that they become driven to perform for approvals rather than act from their authentic self. And you cannot have a solid core if you are not fully whole. And the third on the list are individuals who merely just want to make money. They ignore the most important aspects of wealth, which is the wealth of true identity that is usually cashless, to pursue after external wealth of physical acquisition. Now, what happens eventually to this set of people is that they set their lives in discord and disorder. Now, I want you to imagine driving a car with no proper alignment. The journey will soon become bumpy, chaotic, and directionless. And the more you hold and you try to hold to the steering to go in the direction you want, the more this car wants to drive off the course it is intended to go. Sometimes it feels as if the car has its own mind when it's out of alignment. Ultimately, doing before being reminds us that when there is no alignment between our actions of purpose and our core and our true being, we violate ourselves. This is why we must ensure that our actions stem from a place of alignment with God's purpose and our true identity, so we can bear fruit that is both impactful and enduring, and therefore be able to live a life of peace, fulfillment, and extraordinary impact. I want to quickly share with you the benefits of alignment to encourage you to seek alignment as you pursue your purpose in life. Number one benefit of alignment is clarity and focus. Alignment eliminates confusion and competing priorities from your life. It allows you to focus on what truly matters. I want to encourage you to reflect on the things you are focusing on right now that don't align with your purpose and begin to eliminate them. Number two benefits of alignment is that it increases effectiveness and impact. When you are in alignment, you maximize your strength and the resources that you have, because you will then be able to operate in your God-given design. Alignment brings your struggle to an end. Number three, fulfillment and joy. There is an unparalleled sense of peace and joy that comes with knowing you are living the life God intended for you. Alignment brings inner satisfaction even amidst external challenges. You begin to have joy beyond what is happening around you. And number four, the last not the least, I want to share with you is that alignment brings you into divine opportunities. When your life is aligned, you come into connections, resources, opportunities that helps you to fulfill your purpose. Let these benefits encourage and empower you to bring your life into that congruence so that you can run without faulting. Then I want to discuss with you quickly as we round up how to walk in alignment with purpose. Of course, number one on our list with this would be that you seek God first. Why is that important? You cannot align your purpose without surrendering to the one who made and created you in his image as his representative here on earth. You are not here by yourself. You are not here for yourself. You are here because you are sent here. Alignment begins with surrendering your life to God's will. As you pray for clarity and direction and the courage to obey, you begin to find yourself in alignment to what he has in mind for you. Number two, ways to align your life to your purpose. Reflect on your design. Take time to reflect on your design. Assess your gifts, talents, passions. Check out your life experiences and look at how God has uniquely equipped you to serve your generation. Then consider identifying patterns in how your actions stem out of your being or otherwise, and begin to bring things into conformity. Number three ways to align your life to purpose is to eliminate distractions. I said earlier that opportunities of alternatives will come your way, but you have to become intentional about letting go of activities, relationships, or mindsets that pull you away from your actual purpose. A farmer doesn't plant seeds randomly. They plant them in a prepared field. They are very intentional. And so alignment equally requires intentionality. Number four is that you take consistent action. Start small by using gifts where you are. Use your gifts where you are. Purpose unfolds as you keep your steps in and keep at it. Purpose is a journey, it's not a destination. So be purposeful to ensure that every step you take brings you closer to aligning your actions of purpose to your true being. And last point I want to discuss with you that will help you to align your life to a purpose is that you should stay connected. Yes, stay connected. Stay connected to God. Stay connected to your identity. Stay connected to your core values. And stay connected to your purpose. Service your purpose to a regular prayer and worship sessions. Study the Bible to find constant relevant ways to stay aligned. And as we close out, I want you to be encouraged to stand strong to overcome whatever fear or doubts you may have concerning your destiny. Fear of failure or inadequacy will hold you back and will hinder you from becoming who God has created you to be. It may even drive you into taking alternative routes. Don't compare yourself to others or to what they are doing and to how they are doing it, so you don't fall into distraction and discouragements. Focus on your unique race and run with all you've got. Remember that a runner who looks sideways instead of forward loses speed and momentum, and sometimes lose their direction. Be patient, I also want to say, with yourself on this journey of alignment. It doesn't just happen with a click of a finger. Bringing things to congruence takes time and requires great preparation and tenacity. So don't give up on your purpose. Don't give up on aligning your purpose to your true core, even if you feel discord or sometimes it doesn't work out the way you plan. Keep at it. It will surely work out. It will surely get better. Walking in alignment with your purpose is not a one-time decision, but a daily commitment. I want to encourage you to take time this week to reflect on areas of misalignment in your life and invite God to guide you back on track. I pray that God grants you wisdom, courage, and clarity to walk in alignment with His purpose for your life in Jesus' name. May your heart and every aspect of your life come into confluence. Till next time, stay tuned to the power of true awakening. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Awakened Reflections. I hope today's discussion has sparked new insights and encouraged you to become intentional with your personal growth. Remember, the journey to awakening is ongoing, and every reflection brings us closer to our true selves. If you enjoy this episode, please subscribe and share it with others who might benefit from our conversations. Until next time, keep reflecting and stay awakened. I am Rosemary Oluwasheki, and this has been Awakened Reflections.